Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to take a look at the pens that I've got inked up that aren't in my EDC or inked up just for a specific video. Not many to do this month, so it'll be a fairly quick one. Let's just turn this on the side. I'm finding it a lot easier to write on the side. So the first pen is from Dian. This is the Dian 960. It's in a nice black colour, nice, very professional looking pen. It's a cartridge converter. There we go. Got a nice blue ink in here. Section is a little bit on the small side, but for me, I hold my pens lower down. It's actually just the right size and just the right shape for me. So we've got here a Dian 960. And this has got a fine nib. The ink is by Dian, and it's Bliss, beautiful blue ink, one of the Inkvent inks. The price for this pen, you're looking at about 45 Aussie dollars. Nice enjoyable pen, comfortable to use. Up next, we're going to go from China all the way over to Germany for a Faber-Castell Hexo. Fairly light feeling pen. I would say it feels a little bit lighter than what I'm seeing with the 960. Very industrial design looking to me. Got all these hexagons, which is hexagon shaped, which I'm guessing where the name comes from. It does take a cartridge converter, but you have to buy that separately. All I'm doing, refilling the cartridge. Looks like it's getting a bit low on ink now. Nice fit in the hand, longer section. We've got a bit of a lip down here at the bottom. There we got nice black nib there to go with it. Smallish looking nib. I'm guessing it's a number 5 size nib. So we've got here a Faber-Castell. Do you know what this reminds me of? When I was at school writing with felt tips. It's very nice. It's just gliding over the paper. Beautiful whisper as I'm writing. The ink is by Dian. And it's Thunderbolt. Gonna run out of space. The price for this pen, 46 Aussie dollars. The broad nib on this is really, really nice. Up next, we're going back to China for the Wingsung 699. Shaped like a Pilot Custom 823. This one is a piston filler. You can also get vacuums. I've had the vacuum one. I don't know what it was. The vacuum one broke the first time I used it. So I went for the piston. Had no issues with that. The body is slightly translucent, but I've got to be honest, it's that dark I struggle to actually see anything through it. Number 6 size nib on here. There we go. And we've got, again, another nice section. Nice fit in the hand. So this is a Wingsung. Very smooth nib. Doesn't have that whispering that we were getting from the previous pen, that Hexo. The nib on here is a medium. And the ink by Dian. And it's Ruby Blues. This is a sheening ink. It has a nice red sheen to it. And the price for this, again, we're looking about 46 Aussie dollars. We'll come back in a second and see if we can see that sheen coming through. Up next, we're going to Maron, another Chinese brand. This is a Maron P139. Stumpy looking pen, isn't it? Feels a bit chunky. I love this white cracked ice, and I love the way they've actually paired it with the black. I think it looks really nice. This is a piston filling pen, and we've got an ink window there, so you can see the ink through there. I'm just going to agitate it a bit because the ink in here should have a bit of a shimmer to it. But it's nice, it's chunky, it's good in the hand. The section quite wide, certainly compared to the others. To me, it's just at that point where it's comfortable. I think much wider, it would start to feel uncomfortable for me, and I've got fairly large hands. So we've got a Maron P139. The nib on here is a Fude, and the ink is by Dian. It's all the best. So there should be both shimmer and sheen in this. Price for this pen, 77 Aussie dollars. So with the food here, we've got different line widths. So that's with it up there. Going to handle it down a little bit and then down quite low. And again, going across. And then I'm going to just come up a little bit and go across. So you can get slightly different line widths. And certainly going across, you've got that lovely line there. Let's take a look at these, see if we can see anything. So with that Winston 699, hopefully there you're seeing that nice red sheen coming through. And with the Maron, we've got beautiful there, that red with, I want to say like a blue sheen. And then in certain places you can see a nice bit of blue shimmer. Just dropping in to interrupt your regular programming. Would you like to help support the channel? If so, please consider joining as a member. As a member, you'll get early access to my videos. I normally upload them a couple of days before they go out, and as soon as they're uploaded, they'll be released to members. There'll also be a shout out at the end of the videos, and then as we get the members coming in, we'll actually chat among ourselves and work out what other perks, what other things you'd like me to add in. You know, would you like maybe a monthly live chat just for members? All down to us. So please, if you can, consider joining the channel. A link will be in the description down below. We're now going to look at pens over 100 Aussie dollars. And I said to you, I haven't got many this month. I've been trying to run down the pens I've got inked up, ready for all these new ink vent inks and the colour vent inks, so that I've got pens that I can get them into. So first up, got the Opus 88 Koloro. Japanese eyedropper. So to fill it, you unscrew the section, then you use either an eyedropper, I use a blunt nose syringe, and you fill the body. It's got a bar running down the middle. It's got a shut-off valve. So if I screw this down, that isolates the section from the body. When I'm at home, I leave this open. Another one, nice and comfortable in the hand. Oh, got that nice nib. I don't think it's a number 6 nib, but I think it might be a bit bigger than a number 5. So we've got here an Opus 88 Koloro, the broad nib. The ink is actually Diamine Bliss, so it's the same as that first pen. Look, very different though coming out of this. Maybe because we're getting more ink coming through, so we've got more of this beautiful blue coming through here. The price for this pen, approximately 167 Aussie dollars. It's nice. I do like this pen. This is called blue and teal, so we've got the blue here is ebonite, the teal is just like a plastic. The final pen. I did tell you it was going to be a quick one. My most expensive pen, the Visconti Homo Sapiens in Dark Age. My favourite pen, mainly because it's so damned expensive. I think that's the only way you can put it. It's a gorgeous pen. It's very heavy. This lava material, oh, so nice. At the moment, as I'm recording this, it's 32 Celsius. This pen still feels cool, whereas the other pens, you could feel a bit of warmth in them, but this one doesn't. It's a vacuum filling pen. It's a power vac system. The cap comes off with this lovely hook safe, so 1/8 of a turn and off it goes. Nice, easy, quick to get into, quick to start writing. We've got an 18 karat nib. It's a gold nib, but it's been plated. I can understand in a way why they've plated it. I still would have liked to have just seen the gold, but I can also understand why they've plated it this colour to go with this beautiful black. It would have looked nice though if they'd have plated it maybe with black, so we had a black nib with it. So we've got here a Visconti, which doesn't want to write. Visconti. I'm wondering if this is one of the downsides. It might be out of ink. I can't tell because you can't actually see the ink levels. So I've just been and filled the pen. Let's try again on the next line. So we've got here a Visconti Homo Sapiens. Sapiens. Can't write. With a broad 18 karat gold nib. The ink is by Diamine. And it's Fireside Snug. I love this combo. We've got the black of the basalt lava And this ink reminds me of the lava that you see when lava's flowing. Price-wise, as I said, it's expensive. 1,318 Aussie dollars, roughly, when I last priced it up, which was about 6 weeks ago. But it's such a beautiful pen. Let's straighten this up. We can actually get all of them on for a change. So I say these are the pens that I've got inked up that aren't in my daily rotation. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. What pens have you got inked up that you're not using? Maybe you have them lying around and only occasionally pull them out. Please drop them down in a comment. Let's kickstart the conversation. Please hit the thumbs up button. Every time you like, every time you comment, just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.